Hey everyone, this is Zenith, her voice, her stories. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a story that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. So grab a seat, get comfortable, and get ready. Because what you're about to hear is full of twists, emotions, and lessons you won't forget. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's dive in. On the night of July 29, 2022, 6 siblings in Texas were being cared for by a babysitter while their mother was at work. It was supposed to be an ordinary Friday night, the kind where kids laugh, play, and get ready for the upcoming school year. But for 3 of those siblings, the night ended in tragedy. By Saturday morning, all 3 sisters were gone. Their bodies were pulled from a nearby pond, a discovery that devastated an entire community. A man staying in the house called their mother, saying the girls were missing. Later, a neighbor saw him soaking wet, nervous, avoiding eye contact. Police and neighbors searched through the night. Voices called their names. Flashlights cut through the dark. Then, silence. Beneath the still pond, 3 small bodies were found, side by side. The victims were 9-year-old Ziariel, 8-year-old Amia, and 5-year-old Tamari. According to reports, the babysitter called 911 around 10 p.m., saying the 3 girls had vanished and that help was urgently needed. Authorities rushed to the area and began searching. Not far from the home, investigators found a private pond and beside it, a child's bike, a scooter, shoes, and other items that suggested kids had recently been there. It was unclear at the time whether these items belonged to the girls, but divers were immediately called in. A search of the water began shortly after, and when the dive team made the heartbreaking discovery, all 3 sisters were found deceased in the pond. Autopsies had not yet been completed, and investigators could not immediately determine how or why the girls ended up in the water. Police continued interviewing the babysitter and collecting evidence, trying to piece together what really happened that night. 3 young lives, full of joy and innocence, were lost in a matter of hours. A family shattered, a community left searching for answers.
200 yards from the home at the edge of a pond, and this pond was on their neighbor's private property. Oliver immediately knew something was wrong because her children would never just walk barefoot through a field. In the early hours of July 30th, a dive team found the bodies of all 3 children: 9-year-old Ziariel, 8-year-old Amaya, and 5-year-old Tamari. Authorities first suspected this to be an accidental drowning. Their mother immediately knew that it wasn't, and the true cause of their deaths wouldn't come out until nearly a year later. An autopsy revealed that this was no accident. In March of this year, it was announced that the girls had lacerations on their faces, and they had died by strangulation. Their bodies were placed in the pond to conceal the fact that they were murdered. They were murdered 10 months ago, and still no suspects have been named. It's been pretty much silence from local authorities. And Oliver recently told the Daily Beast that her cousin isn't cooperating with investigators because his mother told him not to.
These girls had been strangled before being dumped in the pond. They also had lacerations on their face. But since the information was released to the public that these girls were in fact murdered, investigators have not released any information. And the mainstream media, despite the many questionable things in this case, have been silent. Whoever murdered these children deserves to be caught, and this case should be getting way more attention. How can 3 children be killed this way and no one is even talking about it?
Meanwhile, the girl's mother is completely devastated. She never imagined she would receive a call like this, especially while she was at work, just trying to get through another day. And even though every part of her wants to break down, she can't. She has to gather the strength to tell her other children the news. News no mother should ever have to share. She has to be strong for them, even as her own world is falling apart. Police continue to investigate every angle, and they're urging the community to come forward. Someone out there knows something. Even the smallest detail could help bring justice for these girls. If anyone has information about this heartbreaking crime, please contact Texas authorities immediately. Rest in peace, little angels. Your light will never fade, and your memory will live forever in the hearts of those who loved you. Right? If you love hearing real-life stories like this, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a story. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.